All right, so had a request to do a rundown on this Jeep. Just kind of the 4-liter swap, what I did. It's not mine, it's my buddy's. The backstory is he bought it in California, had it shipped out. It was expensive because it's pretty, and it's been a turd. I mean, everything has leaked, everything has gone wrong. The motor blew, the clutch went, the rear main seal on that motor went, the winch let go. Pretty much anything bad you could have happened. Cool Jeep, and he got the scrambler because kids and more kids. So it is third row, which is pretty neat. Trying to think what else to tell you. It's pretty straightforward other than that. He actually has decent seats underneath those covers. I don't know why he has covers on it. But we'll go to the motor side of things. I can kind of tell you what I did. All right. So there she is. And let me put the hood prop down. Kind of run through it. So the biggest thing was he wanted to keep the Howell fuel injection, which, you know, whatever. Kind of made it so I had to adapt the old style intake to the new 4-liter head. I don't know if you can see down there, but I did reuse the stock 99 XJ exhaust manifold. And then this is the stock 84 CJ manifold. And new intake manifold gasket, which is intake and exhaust. And I gave her a little RTV. It's not the prettiest in the world, but I added a little RTV because they don't exactly match. They're pretty close, but they don't totally match. Same thing with this bracket here for the power steering, but it's solid without it. But that doesn't totally line up either. So really, it was a pretty straightforward swap. I had to I took the brass bushing for a 258, and it's a 1/16 of an inch too big overall diameter. I just took that over to the belt sander and just kind of, actually I'm sorry, the grinder, and just slowly took material away until it would fit, and then it fit and it worked like a charm. This one has an HEI on it. I don't know what's up with the HEI. The tack isn't working, but it's running, so I know it's getting a signal. So something I might have to figure out there. And then he had a bungee cord holding this down, so I just threw that on just so it wasn't ghetto anymore. And then this had the Warren winch controls under the hood, and when he caught it, this is where the winch was mounted, just to the cross member with this fair lead. And I refused to put it back on because it's unsafe, and B, the winch has issues, and I'm like, no, dude, we're not doing that again. So that's kind of the rundown on this. Power brakes, power steering. It's got an H1 box out of a Hummer. But the 4-liter swap is pretty straightforward. You literally just bolt up the 258 mounts straight to the 4-liter block. On this side, you only get 2 out of 3 bolts, and then you have to tap the third. I didn't even bother. It's fine. 2 is plenty. It's not going anywhere. So if you really want to do it right, you tap that one. Whatever. I'm like, there's only 2 bolts holding it on other places, and then 1 bolt to the frame, so I'm fine with 2. I think it'll be fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I threw a decent valve cover on because the XJ this came out of was wrecked and the front of the valve cover was smashed. So just threw something on it. It was kind of cool. Oh, and then I eliminated the PCV. I'm just venting outside because A, no emissions on an antique, and B, it was making it run funky when I ran the vacuum to it. So decided just to bail on it, and seems to run good now. So all right, that's it. See ya.